What is up, guys? Mouse of Fairy Tales. I'm back with my part 2 of my Dragonkin the Banished demo. So I'm having a look at this demo that is just out. Dragonkin the Banished is a new ARPG. Which is set to have its early access release March 6th. That's, I mean, just a couple of weeks away. I'm gonna be having a look at this demo. Or this is the part 2. I started actually yesterday with the part 1. The part 1 is being uploaded to YouTube as we speak. So it's gonna be available in a few hours, I think, and then I will also upload this part 2 that we'll be doing today. So you can head over to my YouTube, Mounts and Fairy Tales, subscribe, like, comment. I mean, yeah, come and hang out. Let's play some games. Okay. So I'm just quickly gonna grab my notes here. Because I just wanted to do like a super quick recap of what we were looking at in the first part of this demo review. So we played the prologue with the 4 different classes. We had, you know, the warrior type, we had the sorceress type, the barbarian type, that, you know, that dwarf dude. And also we had like the rogue class, the half man, half dragon, bow style player or character. Also we switched up some skill binds, and also we did adjust some quality settings on the GPU settings. We started to have a look at the city. We went outside the city to the camp to visit the potion vendor. We also visited like the group menu inside of town, where you can actually change the difficulty of the game. We also checked out some of these menus here. We checked out the inventory, we checked out the ancestral grid, which is the kind of like the skill tree, if you want. And also we started to have a really brief look at the attributes. So this is where I'm gonna pick up the ball from where I left it yesterday, with the attributes. We are also going to be looking at like the rest of the interest points in town, like the points that are marked on our map in town. And we're also going to be looking at the other 2 characters that we are able to play in this demo. So we are able to play 3 different characters. They are pretty much like predetermined. There are some things we can change and do, you know, to the characters we can play inside inside this demo. But we will continue on this character that we started discovering last session, and yeah. Also, I'm gonna be doing like so this is gonna be kind of like, I'm thinking max 2-hour session. So I'm gonna have like 4 hours into this demo, and I'm gonna make just like a little impression recap of what I think after 4 hours. And yeah, because I have to continue preparing for tomorrow's big event. Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything else about that right now, but yeah. A lot of stuff to do today, guys. So, let's jump back in, guys. So we was here at the attribute menu. And this attribute page lets you see your passive skills as well as the innate stat bonuses for your character. Each time you level up, you will receive attribute points to distribute among the 4 attributes. Each attribute grants specific stat bonuses as well as a choice of passive skills at certain stages. You can reset your attribute points or change your passive skills for free at any time. So, we did look at this last time as well, but so here is your attribute bar right here, and at certain like thresholds of this bar, so at 10, 25, 45, 70 and 100 points, you will get like these passive skills. So for the courage, you will get increased base skill damage, increased core skill damage, and also increased damage dealt to nearby enemies. So I'm not sure if you're gonna be getting like... I mean, it seems like you actually have to choose. So you will unlock this threshold right here, but you can make like 3 different choices here. So you could either go with the damage dealt, like increased damage dealt to nearby enemies, or core skill damage, which is this one, or you can go with the base skill damage right there. So this was initially set to hand to hand, which is increases the damage dealt to nearby enemies. So I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. And at 25, you will get a choice between brick wall, which increases the maximum block, or you can choose fast drinker, reduces potion cooldown. So that's another choice here. So seems like a lot of choices, but at the same time, it's like they are really straightforward, these choices. Like so it's not really complicated to understand this system right here, I think. Also, when we get to yeah, let's say level 45 in the courage tree, or in the courage bar, you can choose between fire damage, increases fire damage. You can choose between increases damage dealt to the main boss or semi-boss. Or you can choose protector of the weak, increases armor and attack but makes attacks from enemies more likely. Also at level 70, you will get to choose, I guess. Yes, you will get to choose between these. Unwavering hope increases the chance to block and healing received when HP is low. Or you can choose momentum, increases armor when HP is low and attack speed when energy is high. Guess you can choose between these two. And also when you get to 100, I mean we are not at 100 yet in these attribute points. But then you could choose between elimination tactics, chance of dealing an instant kill to enemies hit when their HP is low, counter grants a temporary damage bonus when damage is taken, effect stacks, or vanquisher's spirit increases the chance to block and grants a temporary attack bonus after every successful block. Okay, so that's pretty much how the different like attributes bars work. So here in intellect, I don't have any points assigned yet. In resilience, there are 45 points assigned. You got this level 10 choice here, which is the potent potion. Boosts the effectiveness of potions. Life force, increased damage dealt when HP is high. Elemental, boosts elemental resistances. So here we can choose from these. Level 25, Vitality, increases maximum HP. Rose among thorns, increases thorn damage. Okay. 45, Ice damage, increases ice damage. Tank increases armor. Strength Potion grants a temporary damage bonus when using a potion. Okay. At 70, we can get the Respect of the Eternal, increases damage dealt to nearby enemies and reduces damage taken from nearby enemies. Divine Defense grants a temporary bonus to healing received and health regen after taking damage. Yeah, so this reminded me also that in last session we had like a really brief introduction to like the two best item types in the game. The Divine and the Draconic. So those are going to be really interesting to, yeah, it's going to be really interesting to explore more of, I think. At 100 of the resilience bar here, we can choose between Divine Intervention. If the character takes lethal damage, this will instead reduce their health to 1 HP. It has a cooldown of 300 seconds. Purification, chance of resisting status effects by 25%. Vengeful Spirit, Thorn damage becomes adaptive and damage taken is reduced. Damage reduction is plus 70. And then the last attribute bar here is the Agility, which at breakpoint 10 is going to give us Light-footed, reduces dodge cooldown, or Fast Walker increases walking speed. So walking speed is like your movement speed. It is kind of fun that they're calling this walking speed. Or you can choose the Ranged Attacker, increases damage dealt increases damage dealt to faraway enemies. Bonus damage plus 5%. At breakpoint 25, Treasure Hunter, increases the amount of gold earned. Or you can choose between, that or the Quick on the draw, which enhances reflexes by plus 35, reflex plus 10%. At 45, we can get the Toxic Damage, increases toxic damage. Or the Duelist increases attack speed. Or the Precise Aim grants a damage bonus for the next skill after having neither dealt nor taken damage for a time. Breakpoint 70, Fuel Efficient, reduces fuel cost for skills. Or Reload, restores fuel after dodging, fuel plus 20. Yeah, so this is kind of like an interesting system here. Because you have these different skill types, and one of the skill types is like skills that require fuel. Almost like kind of like an energy thing, right? Breakpoint 100, Agile Movements, increases the distance traveled while dodging by 25%. Sudden Rush grants a temporary walking speed bonus after a group of 5 enemies has been killed, walking speed plus 35%. Quick Reflexes increases the duration of damage delayed by reflexes and reduces damage taken when HP is low. So that's the different passives that you can actually choose when you hit these certain like thresholds or breakpoints here in each ability bar. Okay, let's move on to the stats menu here. Okay, so here we can actually see we have like 4 different tabs here. We have the offensive tab, we have the defensive tab, we have the health tab, and the miscellaneous tab. So here we can see like the percentage of like bonuses we have, it seems. Oh, and we can actually activate them so that we can see them in like here in like the in-game window as well. That's interesting. That's interesting because that means that you could trigger or like you could choose to have one of these active so you can see, I guess, when it's actually like being used. I don't know. So we have like the core stats, We have the core stats, we have the advanced stats, and then we have the elemental stats. In the offensive tab at least. Same thing in the defensive one. In the health we have the core and the advanced. And in the miscellaneous we have also the core and the advanced stats. Pretty straightforward, I would have to say. Unpin all. Okay. Yeah, so I guess this is pinning. And when we hit this, we unpin it. Okay. Next one here is the talents menu. This menu allows you to view your character's talents. Talents are the ultimate passive tree. Talents are earned and obtained via a points system. Each talent has several ranks with stacking effects. Some even offer exclusive bonuses at the highest rank. A rank is unlocked once you have a certain number of points. Talent points come from the wormling and rarest pieces of equipment. Well, this is interesting. This is really interesting. So, in the talents right now, at least, we have the accuracy. With 3 different ranks. You have rank 1, rank 2, or rank 3. So just as an example, guys, I mean, I do want to get into the gameplay here, and I've set like a time limit for myself, so I'm not going to be rushing through this, but at the same time, I'm not going to be using like a bunch of time on this. So let's just take this accuracy here, accuracy talent. Let's have a look at this, and also let's have a look at one of these wormlings talent points or talents. So the accuracy talent grants a low chance of dealing damage that ignores armor when the character deals damage directly. Excludes dot damage over time or thorn damage. So at rank 1 you have 1% chance and you have 100% damage. At rank 2 you have 2% chance and 150% damage. And at rank 3 you have a 5% chance and a 200% damage. So this is like it seems like these are like, yeah, like it says here in the description, it's the ultimate passive skill. Let's have a look at this wormling. I think this is a wormling because it's like yellow. No, sorry, this is a draconic, maybe. Draconic. Draconic Protector. When damage is received, the wormling protects... No, yeah, it's the wormling. Sorry, it's the wormling. When damage is received, the wormling protects the character. At rank 1, the incoming damage is minus 20%. It's a 40-second cooldown. At rank 2, it's 40% reduced incoming damage, cooldown of 30 seconds. And at rank 3, the incoming damage is reduced by 60%. And the cooldown is 20 seconds. Wow. Yeah, so these are like this is a skill that's like drastically gonna, or a talent that's drastically gonna improve your character or your experience. Okay, so let's move on to the last last thing here. We have the wormling. And the wormling page lets you see the passive skills granted by your wormling. It also shows the given stat bonuses. You will receive attribute points for each new level, which you can distribute amongst the 4 attributes. Oh, the wormling also has like its own attribute tree. Each attribute grants a specific stat bonuses. Certain stages also grants a choice of passive skills. Remember, passive skills can be changed at any time. The wormling has its own equipment that can be crafted in the city. Oh my god. Okay, so the wormling... So the wormling actually has, like, a lot more function to your character than I actually thought. So it has its own like attribute points. So this first tab right here, it just says like what level the wormling is. And it says it has no armor. This wormling does not have any armor equipped. Okay. But we can go and speak to the watchman at Montes Scale Jail to equip a set of armor. I mean, we don't know if that's something we can do in the demo, but let's head over there and check it out after we checked out these attribute points. So same as the character attributes, the wormling is gonna have these four different attribute tabs here. We have the power bar. Breakpoint 10 increases damage dealt to enemies with high HP. Or marksman increases damage dealt by projectiles. Breakpoint 30, this is the power bar. Breakpoint 30, inspiration, proximity. Inspiration earned when enemies are nearby. Inspiration increases experience earned for each mark owned. For each mark owned, okay. Inspiration security. Inspiration earned from killing enemies with high HP. And the inspiration here is increased experience earned for... yeah, okay. So this is like an XP... like an XP choice here. Breakpoint 60. Permanent Shroud. Surrounds the character in a permanent shroud that deals adaptive damage. Heavy Hitter increases damage dealt but reduces attack speed. Synergy Combo. Dealing damage to an enemy via 3 different skills produces an additional adaptive strike. Breakpoint 100. Accuracy. Grants a low chance of dealing damage that ignores armor when the character deals damage directly. Excludes damage over time or thorn damage. Vitality. Increases max HP. At max rank, heals a percentage of max HP every second. Okay. Chaos. Every 10 seconds, the character receives a temporary random bonus for 5 seconds from the following: damage, walking speed, armor, or life drain. At max rank, grants 2 bonuses. Energy. Increases energy regen and max energy. Wow. Okay, so this is more like in-depth than I actually expected it to be. So what I really enjoy in ARPGs is like it's the choice that you can make, the different choices you can make to like build your character how you want to build it, make it like exactly how you want it to be. So I really like this. I really like this system here, this wormling system, which is almost as deep as the like regular character attributes. Okay, next bar here is the Malice bar. At breakpoint 10, Patience increases damage over time, or Specialists increase damage dealt by useful skills. Breakpoint 30, Inspiration, ranged attacks. Inspiration earned when dealing range damage, which is the XP boost for each mark owned. I don't know what a mark is, to be honest. But I think you're running around the map and you're like hitting these different marks, and the more marks you earn, the more marks you own, the more experience you will get, it seems. This is a movement inspiration. Inspiration earned when dealing damage after a dodge or skill involving movement. Same thing here, increases experience for each mark. Breakpoint 60, Protective Balance, reduces damage taken. Bonus is lost for a time if the same skill is used 5 times in a row. Okay. Enemy Analysis, for every 5 skills used, the next skill ignores enemy's armor. Swift Manipulator, inflicting a crowd control effect, reduces the cooldown for all wormling skills. Okay. Breakpoint 100, Exploration, increases the pickup radius and healing for potions. At max rank, increases the duration of bonus effects received. Determination, channeled skills inflict additional damage after a time. Armor is improved while channeling. Defense. Useful skills have a reduced cooldown. Using a useful skill makes the character invincible for a short time and restores a percentage of lost HP. Okay. Control inflicts a status effect on an enemy, also inflicts long-lasting control marks, 200 seconds, according to the duration of control. Okay. So next bar here is the ferocity bar. And there are a bunch of yeah, passives in this one as well, or breakpoint passives in this one. I'm not gonna go through them all now because I want to save a little time, but there are a bunch of passives here as well. I'm just gonna hover over them if you do want to just pause and have a look at them. Okay, and also what I felt was like really interesting here is there are different Wormling, it seems. I don't think these ones are all the same. So here there are like 4 different Wormlings. I wonder if they have like different effects, that can do different things, or if this is just like a pure cosmetic thing. So we've been through the menu, guys. We've been through like the inventory and the different menus that we have in here. Okay, so there's a bunch of content here that is not available in the demo. Let's look at that a little bit later. First, let's start off by actually going to the jail. The jailer. Because here we can do like some oh, okay, so here we have the 4 different Wormlings, I guess. Ice damage, fire damage, toxic damage, electric damage. Okay, so it seems like we're gonna have the choice between 4 different Wormlings. I don't know if we're gonna have these from the start, or if these are like hopefully we are not gonna have them from the start. Hopefully we're gonna have to set out and do some kind of quest to unlock them. I just wanted to see if there are like, yeah, so it seems like they are a little different here. I mean, it seems like they have the same ability, they have the exact same ability bars. They just have like a different type of like base damage or something. So like this one is electric, this one is toxic, this one is fire, and this one is ice. So they have like a bonus to the different elemental types. Let's do the ice one. Let's equip the ice. Oh, sorry, no, actually, let's not. Let's just stick with this one, which is already like spec'd out or already has some points into it. But that's cool. I'm not gonna dive super deep into this right now. Okay, so this is what we can do at the jailers, at least. We can change our Wormling. And we can do like the tweaks that we want to do. It also seems like each of the Wormlings can actually have like separate types of attributes as well. So if you want to have like one that's like really focusing, for example, into the power bar, you could have one. I guess that's like gonna be pretty much like all stacked out in the like in one bar here. Or you can do like a mix. Like this one is a mix. He has like 60 attributes into his power bar and 56 into his loyalty bar. But I guess you could spec them however you want. And it seems like, so this one actually has 160, like all of them has 116 points into them. 116 points that you can put into them right now in the demo, at least. And you can pick this one, and you will have the 116 points for this one, and you can just pick this other one, and you can just like spec whatever you want into this. You just choose here which one you want to go for, I guess. Seems like you can actually also choose like not to have any of these two, but I mean, what's the point with that? You know. So we can just go down here, hit the 30 breakpoint, and we can choose between the increased damage dealt by summons and the increased damage dealt when HP is low. We can go to the 30 breakpoint here. We can choose between the 2 inspirations, damage taken or variety. And then I can go back to this other one, and it's like this wormling is still gonna have like its... I mean, this one is already like unaffected by this other one. But it seems like you can only choose one at a time. Okay, so if I do like this, okay, then I go like this, and I go back here. Yeah, so it's gonna stay. Yeah, so you're gonna have the same amount of points that you have in, I mean, the electric wormling, you will also have in the toxic wormling. And it seems like you can just choose between these, and this is really cool. It's like having like some extra stats, some extra type of damage, like specified like extra type of effects that you can just like choose between in like each different settings. I think that's really cool. That's like a system that I think is really cool. Okay, anyway, let's equip this other wormling here, this one that's already set up, kind of. So that's the jailer. We went to the group and difficulty one. We had a look at this also. Change difficulty. I want to keep it at hard, because that's gonna give me like a little more of the loot, the experience, the gold earned, and also I'm gonna have access to the draconic equipment. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna get like any draconic equipment here. I have no idea. Okay, the training grounds. Let's have a look at the training grounds. Okay, what's this? Okay, seems like there is like a training dummy here. Yeah, so here we can go and check out our DPS, I guess. Yeah, so this now I can see that like the we have like these 3 different like bulbs here of different you have the health, obviously the red one on this side, and you have the mana, I'm guessing this is the blue one, and then you have the fuel. So this yellow one is the fuel. So if a skill costs fuel, it's gonna show up here, right? So now it's being drained because I'm using my flamethrower. I know that's using a lot of fuel. So it means it's I'm not gonna be able to like constantly spend you know. I'm not gonna be like constantly able to use my flamethrower. It's gonna run out of fuel. I'm gonna have to like recharge it. Okay, cool. So this is the training ground. And it seems like you can actually activate some levers here to have like the training dummies actually move or like do some damage back as well. Which is kind of cool. My keybinds, my like changed keybinds also is in the same position as last session. That's good. Okay, we have the Order Garrison. What's this? Okay, so I have no idea what this is. This is the group area. Okay, what's this? Can I go here? Yes, I can. Okay, so this is like now I'm just going around like exploring the city here a little bit. I do want to fetch all these points of interests here. Marketplace. This is where I can do like the dungeon purifications. This is gonna be like kind of like the main gameplay of this demo, I think. Let's just go to the old town, have a look. Doesn't seem like there is a lot of things I can do here. I mean, it seems like I can go to like the jeweler. So let's head down to the jeweler here, see what this NPC is gonna offer me. Maybe it's like a crafting system or something. That would be great. Here's the jeweler. Okay. So seems like the divine and the draconic rings, they are actually not available at the moment. Seems like you can choose the rarity of whatever you want to craft. So if I want to craft like a rare ring here, seems like I can choose between the different attributes. And I have some crafting materials here that I can use to improve. Seems like to improve the quality here. Health regen. It's the secondary stat, primary stat. Maximum energy. I can change that to, for example, crit damage. Okay. Let's hit craft. Okay, that's... Oh, okay, so I guess we have to maybe fill up this, like, red circle around the ring here. Or maybe we actually can't. We actually can't craft. Okay. Yeah, so it seems that we can't actually craft here. We're just gonna have like a semi look of like how this is gonna kind of work. So it seems like you have to insert these different type of materials here, and you're gonna have to like fill up this red bar, I think, and then you're gonna be able to hit craft. Or yeah, I think that's why we can't craft now. Okay, but this is gonna be like a ring crafter, jewelry crafter. So we've been to the jeweler, we've been to the old town, we've changed the difficulty to hard. I hope that's gonna like apply to our runs here. Slums, dark merchant. Let's go visit the dark merchant. Okay, sell all junk. Fragments. Okay, so this seems like oh, I don't want to sell that. Can I just like not sell it? Buy back. Okay. Yeah, so this is a place where we can sell. I don't know if like this is like, it doesn't seem like it's restricted to like a certain type of items that you can only sell here, or if you can sell like everything. It also seems like you can sell your fragments here. Okay, this is interesting. But some kind of merchant, at least. Yeah, so I think we've been pretty much through like the... what's this? Yeah, we've pretty much been through like the points of interest here, and I think I'm gonna spend the rest of my time playing this demo by, you know, just running these endgame activity, dungeon purification. That's gonna be like pretty much the gameplay that we're gonna be getting, except from the prologue. I mean, the prologue is just like a super small teaser. So let's start. Let's try one of these endgame activities, or it's a planned endgame activity. Dungeon purification. This involves eliminating a set number of enemies to access a hall where a draconic breach will open. Close it by eliminating the dragon at the end of the breach. Your spoils will depend on how quickly you close the breach. Good hunting, and may the dragon never be your guide. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so this is pretty much gonna be like the gameplay, you know, that we're gonna have available for this demo. So I guess this is pretty much what's gonna, I mean, decide the state of the game right now. I mean, how fun this is. Yeah, this is kind of hard. I mean, I did put it on hard difficulty though. Maybe that was not the greatest idea. Okay, what did I pick up there? Yeah, it feels a little hard right now. Maybe I should like change the difficulty just to so I don't have to worry so much about can I do this now? Like, or do I have to go back to the jailer? Yeah, I think maybe I actually have to go back to the jailer to change the menu here. Oh, sorry, let's change the difficulty here. Because it seems like this could actually be a little, like, too hard. I mean, it depends on how you like to play it, but I mean, I'm not very familiar with this game, so might be a bad idea to like put it to hard difficulty initially. Okay, so we have this bar here on the left side of the screen, this purple bar, and it has like a percentage here. Right now it's at 8%. So I have no idea what's gonna happen when I hit like 100% on this. Hopefully something cool is gonna happen. Okay, so there's like this purple, I don't know if that's like an elite enemy or something. Degenerate cultists. So I am playing in the classic mode. I'm not playing, or I'm playing in the classic with the classic camera here, not with the action camera. Because I do enjoy the like being the camera being camera angle being a little further away. Okay, so I am picking up some items here. They are uncommon, but I think this rare equipment that I'm wearing is actually better. Yeah, so maybe I should change like the difficulty to a little easier, to be honest. Oh, what's happening now? Yeah, so it seems like it's not necessarily like set up in the way that I have to use like a million skills at the same time, because I'm just gonna be drained on my mana real quick. So it seems like when you kind of like, I guess when you learn the skills a little better, or like the how it plays a little better, it's gonna be easier to kind of like blast, because now I'm just like using all my mana in an instant here. Some cool enemies here. I mean, they are not all dragons. I mean, I guess this is like some sort of dragon maybe, but I mean they don't all look the same, because that's kind of a boring if they all look the same. Vampire Leech. Oh my god. That almost killed me. Okay, there is something really dangerous here. So I wonder what those green numbers are. I wonder if it's just like the damage numbers. A little bit confusing actually. Because I mean, I would hope that they were like some like healing, like I'm getting some healing or something. But it doesn't look like it's my healing. It's just like if it's like a low damage number, it's just gonna show up as green. I don't know. Or if they are actually healing, like there is something healing them. Okay, so I am at the hard difficulty setting here. Maybe a stupid idea, but like something tells me that like if it's too easy, I mean it's just gonna be boring, right? Okay. Well, I like this so far, so good actually. Just gonna like take some getting used to. Like it's a bit different than other games I'm used to playing. It's gonna take a little getting used to. But I mean that's fine. It's fine that it's different, you know. Don't necessarily need these games to be like too similar. Because then it's like, if you're playing one, it's like, if you play one, you effectively kind of like play them all. And I don't want it to feel like that at all. I want them to be like separate and feel different from each other. These type of games. And so far, like the character customization with like the abilities and stuff seems, I think, really cool actually, to be honest. If it has like the potential to, like, I mean, it, oh shit, I died. If it has like the potential, if it has the potential to be like something that I'm gonna be playing like a lot, it's really hard to say this early. Does it have potential? 100%. Okay, so I died. So what happens now? You died. If you return to combat, you will suffer a penalty to your maximum health until your next return to the city. Okay, well, so I will return to the city. I don't want like any reduced stuff here. Also, let's try to change our difficulty. Yeah, so now I'm pretty much like just back to the, yeah. Thank you for playing this demo of Dragonkin the Banished. You can continue to explore the demo, develop your characters, and test the ancestral grid. If you like this demo, you can support us by adding Dragonkin the Banished to your Steam wishlist. Your support will help and encourage the development team. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I've already added it to my wishlist like long before I actually... I added it to my Steam list long before I actually started playing the demo, so yeah. Let's head over here to the group and difficulty. Let's change the difficulty to medium. Keep it at medium here. Go back here to the marketplace. And let's give it a go on like the medium difficulty here. So I'm gonna give this dungeon a go, or this run a go on medium here, and then I'm yeah, gonna have a little look at what we're actually getting for completing it. Hopefully we're gonna be able to complete it. And then I'm gonna be having a look at the other characters, because we have a couple of other characters available as well. So this is not... I mean, this is not... It's not that easy playing on medium, actually, to be honest. I mean, it seems easier. Maybe the intention is actually for it to be pretty hard. Oh my god, he killed me. That frog, he killed me. Return to the city. Yeah, that was a dangerous frog. Okay. Let's actually, guys, let's check out one of the other characters here. So I'm assuming that I could be doing like some development. Return to menu. I could be doing some like development things to my characters. Like try to like improve them and stuff, but I don't know if I want to be doing that in this demo, to be honest. because I don't want to get too attached because I have a big event coming up here. I think I've played this character or played this demo enough to like have an opinion on like if I do want to play this more when it releases into early access or not, you know. But I'm gonna be talking about that as soon as I've been trying this. Ooh. As soon as I've been trying these other characters for a while here. Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah, so keep in mind, guys, this is one of the end game activities. So maybe they actually want me in this demo to kind of like try to develop my character a little bit here, so that I'm actually able to do like this end game content. I really like this Arcana, like this character here a lot. I think this is a cool character right here. I mean, it definitely feels like I'm a little weak. But, yeah. I like this character more than the first one. The weird warrior. Guess what am I picking up here? Ooh. Okay. More attack. Losing summoning damage, losing armor piercing, and ice damage. But like in general, I'm getting more attack. Okay, so how can I equip this? Equip, right click, okay. Let's just try it. Maybe that's the intention of the demo, like you play the weird warrior guy, and you're thinking, what? There has to be something cooler than this. And then you actually play this class, and you're thinking, what? This is really cool. And then you get to the barbarian, and the barbarian is just super cool. I wonder if that's how they kind of like set up the demo. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I actually, like, when you get the hang of it, it's actually kind of fun. Like, when you get the hang of like, how you should, like, when you should spend your skills, when you shouldn't, like... I think it's really interesting, actually, to be honest. I could see myself really enjoying this this game. But maybe I'm like thinking, would this game like be better on a controller? Because the controls are like, I mean, they are a little weird, like a little. a little weird here. Or like, I mean, maybe it's like the setup of the skills or something. Like I need to optimize, or I should be optimizing like the setup of the skills or something. This is my fuel spender. No, it's not. What is actually my fuel spender? Is it this one? No? So, don't I have like any skill like that is spending the fuel? And I feel like I really don't know what I feel about like that you can't like choose if you want your left click to only be move. Like it, you have to go with the choice that it's both gonna be moving and attacking. I'm really not sure what I think about that, to be honest, guys. Oh, and I died again. Okay. I really enjoyed this character at least more than the first warrior one. Let's return to the city. Let's give the barbarian a little spin as well. Let's give the barbarian a little spin before we actually wrap up this little part 2. Okay. Return to menu. Select your character. Yeah. It's really weird playing with like a character that you didn't design yourself. Like, or at least you didn't like play it from like the beginning of the progression. You're just gonna jump in like that's kind of weird. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, this guy is like really bulky and yeah. Okay, confirm. Let's give it a go with the barbarian here. Yeah, something tells me that this is potentially gonna be really fun, or it's gonna be really bad. I think it's gonna be either or. What? Okay. I have to go down here. So we are like in this underwater area here, which is kind of interesting. You can see like the bubbles flying here. Yeah, I wonder what the story about this what this like area is. Okay, and I'm just insta-dead. Alright. Return to the city. We're gonna do... Let's see if we can get through. I just want to get through like one of these dungeons here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go put the difficulty on easy. Just to see if I can kind of like just get through. Change difficulty. Let's put it on easy. Easy. For players who prefer to focus on the story, I mean, I don't prefer to focus on the story, I just want to get through one of these dungeons. But I mean, it's better for the game to be kind of like a little too hard. I think that's kind of better for the game to like lean into like a little too hard instead of leaning into like too easy. And also it is a little kind of... I like the aspect that you're actually kind of trying... you are like, your goal is kind of like to get through this as fast as possible. I think that's really... I think that's really interesting. So maybe I'm not supposed to be stopping for every single pack here. Maybe I'm supposed to be like just blasting through. So if you see my progression bar now, it's It's looking a lot better. Like, I'm almost at 25% already. Yeah, this was more fun. Trying to get the hang of this. Kind of just like spinning, like blasting through everything here. Not like stopping to kill every single pack here. I like that aspect. Like, I like the kind of like the racing feeling, like just kind of like rushing through, not rushing through things, but you know, like, yeah, you have an objective at the end of the course that you're supposed to try to kind of like get to. And that there are some interesting things to be had on the way, but you don't have to pick up like every single little thing that you find on the ground. Just keep running. I'm training myself to do that in Path of Exile as well. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying real hard. Dead end again. Okay, I'm at 50%, so this is the furthest I've gotten in this demo on any character. So let's hope this continues. Oh yeah, so it seems like I actually have to like or like I'm supposed to be like basic attacking to fill up my my stamina bar here, or like my energy. Okay, it seems like that's what I need to do. So basic attack. Oops. Oh shit, I died. I'm learning, I'm learning. Return to city. I'm gonna do one more run here, guys. This was actually a little fun here. Like, I felt like on this difficulty level, I'm actually able to maybe like learn something. Put it on easy mode so I can learn something. But I mean, this game is gonna be in like early access from like March 6th, I think it is. And yeah, it's I mean, it is something different. It really is. It really is something different. Yeah, and also apparently there is not a stash in this game yet, so you can't. So like, there is no point. There is no point in like I think hoarding gear or stuff in the demo at least. And also when the early access starts, none of the like equipments and stuff that you're getting by playing the demo is gonna be carrying over. So also, I'm interested in knowing if there is gonna be a if there is gonna be like a paid early access, or if it's gonna be a free early access. And what the price is gonna be. I think it's gonna be I mean, not that expensive, to be honest. I think it was like 20, like a box price of like 20 USD, 20 euros. I think. So I think it's not gonna be that steep, to be honest. It's gonna be an affordable game. And hopefully it's gonna have like enough content in the early access for people to, you know, play it a lot and help improve it. I mean, that's the point of early access, right? People getting to test it out and yeah, so that the developers can make good improvements. I think that's why it's a little important to get like not get too attached to like an early access situation, because a lot of things can be changed, right? But there are some good news on the horizon, guys. Good news on the horizon. No Rest for the Wicked is actually also actually has like an update coming soon. %46%, okay. Yeah, so I would like to leech, like on this build here. I would like to leech when I'm, for example, when I'm like basic attacking or whirlwinding. Like if I had some kind of leech mechanic, that would be great. Oh my god. Oh shit! I didn't die? Shit, I thought I was dead. Like, so the effect on the screen actually made it look so that I died, but actually I didn't die. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna return to the city, guys. This I'm just gonna leave this. I've tried what I want to try. To be honest, I've tried what I want to try in this demo. I've played it now for like 2.5 hours, I think. 2.5 or 3 hours. Return to menu. I feel like I've gotten like kind of like an okay impression of what this is gonna be like. I mean, obviously it's gonna be really hard to tell like how story driven it's gonna be, like if the story is gonna be like, the story seems cool from the prologue. The story seems pretty cool. The game that the game is in a state where it really needs a lot of work. I mean, yes, no question about it. But I really do like the like this initial look at the game. Really makes me interested in playing it more, to be honest. Kind of like feels like it's kind of like a Diablo 3 with like more customizations, more systems type of thing. Yeah, but we are gonna have a look at the roadmap here, if that's gonna be possible. No. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this. See if we can have a closer look at this roadmap here. It's weird that I can't actually like zoom here. Okay. Pictures, screenshots. Okay, here we go. Let's blow this up a little here so we can hopefully read a little better here. So what is this saying right here? Dragonkin Early Access Roadmap, launch. It's going to be the prologue and chapter 1 for the first story chapter. It's going to be 3 heroes, Knight, Oracle, and Barbarian. I mean, it's hard to see here. I wish they actually had... I wish they had like the ability to like blow up the roadmap a little bit here. We're gonna have 4 Wormlings, Fire, Toxic, Ice, Electric, that helps you fight the enemies during your adventure. It's gonna have the Ancestral Grid, that's like the skill system, unique skill system. It's gonna have endgame content, hunting board with hunts, modifiers, dungeons, enemies, and bosses for 2, what does it say, 2 environments, I think. It's gonna have the city, evolutions, plus trade with NPCs. that's what it's gonna have for launch. So that's what it's gonna have in like March 6th, right? Then it's gonna be they're gonna be adding stuff in the spring. New skills, new active skills for the Knight, Oracle, and Barbarian. They're gonna add new endgame content, new hunts, modifiers, dungeons, enemies, and bosses for one new environment. Okay. It's gonna be a new endgame activity, the Test of Will, and there's gonna be new city features. For the summer, we are gonna get a new hero, we are gonna get new skills, new endgame content, and new city features. And for the autumn, there's gonna be a multiplayer, online co-op, and online town. We're gonna have new skills and new city features. Continuous community feedback and bug solving during the early access. Okay, so that's nice. Okay, so yeah, so definitely this is at least like a game to watch, or like, yeah, to be I mean to see where they're gonna take it. It's really interesting. And I really enjoy that the fact that we actually have a roadmap. I mean, imagine if we had this roadmap for PoE 2, if there was actually a roadmap like this, where it said, for launch you're gonna have this, for spring you're gonna have this, for summer this, autumn this, you know? Like split it into 4 and make it so that I mean, so like this for summer. So now they're actually saying like for summer that's like between 4 and 6 months, I'm guessing, like ish 4 and 6 months we're gonna have a new hero. Imagine if we knew that in PoE 2. Like, imagine if they said like, okay, between 4 to 6 months you're gonna have a new hero, right? Tracker update. So it seems like the tracker is gonna be like the new class. Like, imagine if we knew this. Huntress upgrade, Druid update. That would be nice. That would be really nice. So I'm gonna conclude this this session with Dragonkin here, guys. 4 hours actually I have total into this game now, almost, or 3.7 hours. I'm gonna conclude by wrapping up this really quickly here, guys. So after playing almost 4 hours of this demo, every single class, the prologue, having a look at like the systems and everything, I'm excited. I'm positive. I think that this is. This has the potential to be a good game. If this is something I am gonna be playing a lot, I don't know. If I'm gonna be playing some of the early access, really depends on like quite a few criteria. Actually, to be honest, I'm probably gonna be jumping into this game when it has like its full release. How involved I'm gonna be in the early access, I don't know. I'm probably gonna be like watching the news and yeah, but I think, to be honest, I think I'm probably gonna be a little busy with other things because there are so many other things that's actually coming to the games that I'm playing a lot, which is PoE 2. I'm also excited to play more Last Epoch when that new league or season comes out. So I'm just not sure if this is something I'm gonna be playing a lot, but I'm definitely sure that it's something I'm gonna keep my eye on. Okay, so this has been Mounts and Fairy Tales, deep diving into the world of gaming. You can check out my earlier streams over at YouTube, Mounts and Fairy Tales. I mean, give me a sub, leave a like, and comment. Let's play some games. Come and hang out. Thanks for watching.